Ain't gonna lie, I was so nervous. Until we get the compliment hand. Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Welcome to WPSW Radio, the number one internet station. I am Dr. Lewis Smith. We invite you to join us. You're always welcome with us. To chat with us. The number is 347-857-4192. Check us out on the web link, which is www.blogtalkradio.com/WBSW Internet Talk Radio. Also on Facebook. Either live, TikTok, Instagram, as well as YouTube television. We look forward to having you join us. We're going to make you do what it is. Let's get these saying. My, so blessed to be before you. I am Dr. Lorenzo D. Smith, the host of our newest show. This is being aired on Sundays. It will most likely be twice a week. Probably going to be on the second Tuesday, fourth Tuesday, along with on Sunday. We're going to make it do what it do. I'm excited to come before you. We want you to be a part of the show, which is entitled Level Up Podcast, which is focused on in essence, concentrate on leveling up your life and leveling up your success. So we want you to be a part of the show by calling in. The call-in number is 347-857-4192. Press 1, and I'll make sure I get you on the line by identifying the last 4 digits or your cell, actually your location. Then you can chat with Dr. Lowe, because it's Level Up with Dr. Lowe. And we're going to share some awesome things in regards to the topic or the title. The title is Relationship. You can't handle the truth. And I want you to think about that. Where have you been in your life or in a relationship where you cannot handle the truth? I'm not always talking about romantic, whatever relationship. Was you able to handle the truth? Because the truth is important, and handling it is being able to accept it. We also want you to check us out on the web link. You can hear the show at www.blogtalkradio.com/WBSW Internet Talk Radio. Our web site is WBSW Radio, the Internet Station 23.wix.com. You can check us out. We're building our website every day, and we're going to get to the point where we'll be finalized, but we still want you to check it out. Our shows are broadcast live on Facebook.com, Big O Live, TikTok Live, using this handle, Dr. Alberto Smith, Dr. L. Alberto Smith. Instagram, we're partnering with the brothers of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, Zeta Phi Sigma chapter of Greenville, Alabama. We'll give a shout out to those brothers. Yesterday, they brought in some fresh blood yesterday, meaning some more new members into the organization. Congratulations to Stephen Lawson. Congratulations to Jenny Dubose, the 2 new additions to the chapter and to the fraternity. Then also, I want to give a shout out to one of my good friend, I'll say. He's a member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity. That's Bruce DeWall. Matter of fact, his son crossed yesterday as well at Jacksonville State University. Brandon Duvalls, thank you so much, because I wrote him a letter was talking about being partners with the brothers of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity. Let me share the handle that Instagram is being broadcast from. That's Z Squad Greenville 1981. Then you go to YouTube. the YouTube channel. We ask you to subscribe. It only costs $5.99. Let you know in advance. Go and subscribe so you can get some of our live broadcasts. Check us out, playbacks, and many of those things that's occurring. You go to YouTube, strolling through, looking at everybody else who's posted on YouTube, you'll see our YouTube channel being broadcast as well. And you can go to the Smithway Enterprises, subscribe, or just listen to it. We thank you for your support by being a part of WBSW Radio, the #1 internet station where we have listeners and watchers in 45 countries and on 6 continents. That is nothing to look down on and say, well, that's nothing going on. There's a lot going on. We're so blessed. And we're coming for you now. We're really broadcasting back again 6 of the 7 days of the week. Really 7 days, because we have a fifth quarter show that we do on rotated Saturdays on Saturday morning. So we're rolling 7 days a week. We're excited to be here for it, just to share with you the opportunity to just do what we need to do. We also want you to register for, and I'm seeing I'm getting some kickback on my network. Someone called and they'll knock it out. But we get a kickback on that big old live, but we do have it back. So we want you to register for our giveaways. WBSW Radio giveaway. We give away many prizes, meaning that we raffle off these prizes. We also give what we call love offerings. We'll start with the prizes, starting with a 3-night, 4-day, 5-night, 6 days hotel stay. We take care of the hotel. If your name is pulled out of the raffle, you will get those nights already paid for you. All you have to do is register and have up to 18 months to take advantage. Now, you also have to remember, you take care of your value, your trip there, your food, and other amenities you have. These trips are internationally as well as domestic in luxury hotels. So we need you to register for. That's one of the set of raffles we get off. We also have gift cards, gas vouchers, food vouchers, movie passes, car wash vouchers, book bags that we give at the beginning of the semester each academic year, meaning that we gave away book bags in the month of September in line to this semester, first semester back out of school. And then we're going to do it starting the second semester after Christmas. We're going to make sure we raffle off at least 10 book bags full of supplies and everything. We're going to give back. We want to give back. We also want to share with you WBSW Radio really taking an opportunity to support this scholarship. This scholarship is really a family scholarship. This scholarship is recognition of my oldest sister, and it's called the Edna R. Smith Academic Scholarship. Now, we are focusing on students who are going to the community college in the vocational setting. It's a need scholarship. We need you to be able to register. We're going to post it online. You can get a copy. We're going to put it in the high schools, especially in Central Alabama, and it'll be there available for you to be awarded if you want. It is need basis. It's a need-based scholarship. We're giving back, entitled the Edna R. Smith Academic Scholarship. And we truly want, I'm thanking the Smith family for doing this and partnering with us, which is WBSW Radio, the #1 internet station where we can give back. Have no problem. We also want to continue about our giveaways. We give away from authors who've been on the show. We have resource books as well as novels, and we are giving those away as well when we raffle off. We also need to remind you about I said earlier about the love offering. We're giving from $5 to $100, whether you win in the raffle or not. But your name and a means of transaction have to be on one of the raffle cards, a raffle ball, so we'll make sure we can give back from $5 to $100. So what we really need for you to do is to make sure you register with WBSW radio giveaway by sending your name along with one of these means of transaction: Bitcoin, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle to Lorenza D. Smith15 at gmail.com. Thank you so much for being a part of WBSW radio giveaway by sending your name with one of the means of transaction. We also want you to sow a seed of $1. Sow a seed of $1 with WBSW radio station at Cash App, $ LORENZA D as in David, SMITH. All that together on Cash App, $1. That's all we're asking. $1, send your dollar. As well as you can go to PayPal. $1, that's a minimum. You can send 1,000, 2,000, whatever you want to send in support of what we try to do. Sow a seed with WBSW radio station on PayPal by going through PayPal. That's Lorenza D. Smith15 at gmail.com. We also ask you to buy a star, buy a badge, buy a coronation, buy a light, purchase a light, and from either one of the social media sites, you know exactly which one you're on. You can work with and do that. Buy a badge, buy a star, buy a coordination or a flower, purchase a light. But also send up as many likes as you send up. And if when you send a like up, you want to attach $1 to it, it's fine. You can do that. Go to the monetization of it and do that. We're going to give a shout out to is that like Jackie? Is that Jack Q? Jack Q. Scorpio Beauty joining us. Member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. Thank you, my sister, for joining us and taking time on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday afternoon. Now we want to move forward with our show. The title again is Relationship. You can't handle the truth. And I want you to think about it. You can't handle the truth. That's why people are not able to tell you the truth. You would prefer to hear a lie than to hear the truth. And we want you to really think about what's at saying when you prefer people to write you a narrative and it may not be true, but you continue to push this narrative out there like it's something you created. Anything that's sent to you, anything that's given to you, you should be able to take time and analyze what you're receiving before you repeat it. And we too many times we saw this even in the last year or so up until the election. There was narratives put out there. And the narrative was put out there whether they were right, wrong, correct, incorrect. Some of us took those narratives and we laid our life down for them, whether they are right or wrong. I understand we got a right to believe what we want to believe. We can hitch on any wagon you want to hitch on, but you better hitch on the right wagon, because too many times we're hitching on the wagon that leaves us where we can't grow as individuals, we can't prosper as a culture, and we can't just as a country, we cannot come together if you hitch on to the wrong narrative. Now, whatever you think the narrative is, I'm not saying exactly what the narrative is. I'm just saying make sure, truly make sure, understand that this is truth you're hitching on to. This buggy of truth, this wagon of truth. What are you hitching on? So as we look forth at this title, we're going to focus on relationship. You can't handle the truth. I'll think about one of this movie that was many years ago. This is a military movie. And they asked the lieutenant or the colonel, whoever it was, tell them what happened, tell them the truth. And the first thing he said, you can't handle the truth if I tell you the truth. A few good men. So we have to remember that. Can you handle the truth? Do you understand what truth and honesty mean? Do you have the ability to take time? I want to give a shout out to Elegant International Greek We said the frat said, "Hi, my brother of Phi Beta Sigma fraternity. Thank you so much." And we are about to move in your direction because I've been speaking with a team of individuals, group of individuals in the chapter that wants to move toward purchasing their jacket. So be ready. Be ready. So we're gonna make sure. I promise you. I'll make sure I did that, and I did make connection. We give a shout out to 22 who's joining us. Thank you so much. That's Shamara. Sherman. Thank you so much. We got beautiful underscore woman joining us. Thank you so much. We got Vera joining us. Thank you. Willie Taylor joining us. Thank those individuals that are taking time to be here early. BM is joined. Critical.thinking 24 joining us. Thank you. So as we talk about handling the truth, we need to understand exactly what that means. What does relationship truth mean to you? What does relationship truth mean to you? And I just want you to think about it for a second. This is WDSW Radio, the number one internet station. I'm Dr. Lorenzo D. Smith. Our show today, which is our newest show, is Level Up Podcast with Dr. Lowe. And Dr. Lowe is going to share his opinion, going to share his thought. It may be in line with you or not. You may agree or disagree, but we're going to share our thoughts about the truth. Because one of the things I have experienced is people really don't have a true understanding, don't have a true definition, don't have a true meaning for relationship truth. See, truth in a relationship is about being genuine. See, when you don't have an understanding of truth, or you're not able to be truthful, trustworthy, you lack the ability to be genuine. Are you that person that lacked the ability to be authentic or genuine with the people around you? When we're talking about a relationship, we're not always talking about romantic relationship. Relationship comes to us in all forms of our life. Yes, we have a family relationship. We have a friend relationship. We have a workplace relationship. We have a community relationship. We have a romantic relationship. We have a organization relationship. We have a church relationship. There are many places we are among we would consider to be in a relationship because we're meeting in that place when everybody meeting the same. So you begin to build on just your ability to communicate with people. See, truth is all about communication. Not just hearing what you want to hear. You need to be able to be in a position to be an active listener. And by being an active listener, you have a chance to think about it. The cognitive part get to working, your mental part get to working. You take out your feelings, and then you can articulate back to the person so they'll know that you was listening to them. The truth is all about being as honest, because they come together, being honest as well as being truthful. So when we say truth in a relationship, is about being genuine, being your real self. See, if you're not able to tell the truth, you're not able to be honest, then you're not genuine. You're not authentic. You cannot be authentic as an individual. You cannot be authentic or genuine with a partner. It's impossible. When we're talking about being genuine and truth, it means saying what you feel and think without hiding, suppressing, or manipulating your words. Have you been around someone who leaves crucial parts out of the situation or their wording, which we call omission? See, lying by omission. Have you been around someone who will not tell you the full truth because you know what they have in their mind? you cannot handle the truth. Your emotional well-being would not allow you to handle the truth. So when we be around those people, we must recognize that they're hiding something. They're suppressing something. They feel like they're protecting you. Really, they are hurting themselves, hurting you, because they're really manipulating you by not giving you, not being honest to you. So in a relationship, it requires you to lay it all out on the table, meaning you got to operate from your inner self, not your outer self. Tear off the walls or tear down the walls that you have because you're not able to be honest. You're not able to be truthful. You're not genuine and you're not authentic. So you ask yourself in regards to our title, relationship, you can't handle the truth. Can you handle the truth? I want you to think about whether or not you can handle the truth, because we're talking about truth and honesty. See, honesty in a relationship is about being, again, authentic, genuine. It requires saying what you feel. It's all about working on truth telling. Truth telling means that you don't have to worry about being caught in a lie. See, when you tell the truth all the time, you don't have to worry about trying to think about what you said previously. You know, my mom always said, as we grew up, see, if a person has able to open and speak with this tongue, it's like a forked tongue, a mouth with a fork in it, and they can lie. They can lie, but you do your best to always tell the truth, no matter how the consequences might be, positive or negative. Because if you tell one lie, you have to come with 15 more lies to cover up that one lie. Tell the truth from the beginning. One of the words that have come into play now where people really can't deal with is no. I had a show on that. People don't want to accept no from you. But instead of you telling them no, you tell them a lie by saying yes. And you really don't want to do it. It hurts both of you. And eventually you're going to get caught. And when you get caught, you know, I'm constantly always trying to relate to see, and I might see on the networks, I might see it on the social media. See, when you get caught, one of the judges in one of these shows that run, they stand in your caughtness. The only way you can be a better version of yourself is that you accept that you're caught and just stand there and hold yourself accountable. See, it's hard to hold people accountable because there's so many things out manipulating, so many things being suppressed, so many things being hidden that it's hard to hold them accountable because they're always trying to get out. So when we're talking about truth telling, we're talking about honesty. We're talking about speaking from the heart and the soul. See, truth and honesty come from inner self. It is what you're all about. We have to make sure we be the best version of ourselves. See, we can make it easy on ourselves. Make us feel better, which is an emotion. Makes our life worth living. Because our ideal is to live our life in a carefree manner. We don't need to have the burdens of covering up for that life. We need to understand we want to be carefree We want to live at ease. And if we don't tell that lie, it would be truthful and honest. See, the burden of wondering when the lie will come to light. That's a hard thing to live with. You're no longer genuine and you're no longer authentic. Because you're living with something that's ripping away at your soul, ripping away at your heart. So you spend your time wondering when that lie gonna come out. You spend your time wondering how it's gonna impact your life. You spend your life wondering how it's gonna affect the one you love. That's why you need to be honest, truthful. Honest, trustworthy. Be able to tell the truth, no matter how it may affect the situation. Because if you don't tell the truth, you have stepped outside of the rims of genuine and authentic. Ask yourself, who are you? Are you a genuine or authentic man or woman who do not spend time lying, being dishonest? Tell the truth. A common man or traditional man works and operates in this manner. They operate with being straight to the point. I'm going to tell you no when it's no. And when I mean no, I'm going to tell you yes when it's yes. And when I mean yes. If you ask me a question, I'm going to give you an answer. It's going to be a yes or no answer. If I need to go into the rationale level, then I will not give you an answer until I give you a rationale for doing it or even speaking on it. Give the answer and let the other individual deal with the answer, whether they like it or not. You can't handle the truth. We was not put in situations where we can handle the truth. We prefer to lie. You would ask somebody, good example, question. Might be your closest friend, might be your mate, your partner, your spouse, and they ask you the question. Because it's amazing how they can be in the mirror, looking at themselves, and still ask you the question. The question is, do I look fat in this outfit? And you are to be truthful with them. Because it'd be sad to find the truth outside of your home. Tell them yes or no. There's going to be a reaction. You have experienced that, and you know you have. You have provided that reaction. That reaction is that when you hear no, you just you lose it. We've become in this society that you simply can't say no anymore. And if you say no, the individual action or question going to continue to try to rationale or give their it's like a dissertation. They're going to go through trying to convince you before you say no. No means no. I'm a former educator. Spent a lot of years in the classroom as administrators in the central office. And the word no has always been the biggest challenge. Not for you to say it, it's for the people, especially children, accepting it. It's hard for them to accept it. Because I've seen instances, they'll step away for a few minutes and come back and ask the same question. and you said no again. And then they'll step away for another few minutes, and then they'll try to reframe the question. And has been said, I said no, and do you understand the N and the O? Sound like you're being, you know, aggressive. That's what you should be, because you're being asked it over and over again. They're doing it to wear you down. It's the same way where children become adults. They try to wear you down. They try to put you in a situation so you can answer that question the way they think it should be answered. Give a shout out to Nikki. Thank you, Nikki, so much for joining us. It's a pleasure, as well as Jerome Dixon. Thank you for joining us. Sharon, Orlando, Belinda, Denise, Inflatable. Thank you so much. Got a few other people over here. We got Ashma. Thank you for joining us. Let me see who else we got. I'm giving them a shout out. Christine Coat. Thank you so much, Christine. We have is Viva. Thank you so much. Makeup artist also joining us. These names are the way to, you have to work through the process. It's just like being in a classroom with students, and you see their names and you pronounce the name how you see it, and they'll have another pronunciation for it. Can't handle the truth. Let me give a shout out to our first sponsor. Always good to have this team with us. This is Bye Bye Belly by Shay Barnes, as personal consultant with ByeByeBelly.com.
I understand. It was here. I'm extremely excited. I found out about Bye Bye Belly. Let's talk today. Aggressive. Minister Sherelle, St. Barnes, Fair, personal consultant. The man is like to contact her. It's ByeByeBelly.com/Sherelle Barnes Fair. Call or email her at 912-419-5474. The email is SherelleSpeak89@AOL.com. Check out. She'll make you do what it do.
ByeByeBelly.com, personal consultant Shay Barnes O'Fair. You can give a shout out by going to Facebook, type in Shay Barnes, or go to ByeByeBelly.com/Sherelle Barnes O'Fair, and it'll populate the information. And you can contact that if you want to lose that stubborn belly fat. Bye Bye Belly, personal consultant Shay Barnes. As we look at why truth and honesty is important in a relationship, we need to first again go back to thinking about what truth is. See, and how important it is. See, truth is important because it is one of the stones for a successful relationship, regardless what type of relationship you plan on having. Now, the thing about it, you make the choice what you want out of your relationship. Do you want truth and honesty, or you want a relationship with partial truths, truth of omission, lies? What exactly you want? If you want a healthy relationship, truth is important. Believing what is true is not applicable to spoil people's plans. or even cost them their lives. But telling the truth is what may result in legal and social penalties. See, just because you told a lie might not cause a person to lose their life. But just because you told a lie may not cause a person their plans of be spoiled, but it will have some legal and social penalties. If you don't tell the truth about someone, they can file a lawsuit. If you don't tell the truth about an incident, you could be charged with obstruction of justice. So telling the truth and standing in that truth and standing in that courtness allows you to not create a legal or social problem for you. Conversely, a dedicated pursuit of true characterized, for example, you can add that word, a good people. Come on, man. They're a good worker. They're a good man. They're a good woman. They're a good friend. See how that word is added to it, because it is a dedicated characteristic of truth. The word good. See, honesty is one of those things we intuitionally know is a good thing. That word again, good. Truth is all about good. Honesty is really stumble a lot in trying to actually put it into practice. That intuition of knowing something is good. It requires work. It requires you in your relationship to have effective conversation. It requires you to have open conversation, not just believe in it just because it is there. It's amazing how people will do things that you see them doing and you ask them and they say, no, you didn't see me, so you're saying I got lying eyes. That ain't good. That's the worst way to continue your relationship. Having open and honest conversation is necessary to creating a healthy and a sustainable relationship. See, honesty is the foundation of truth. Or in other words, trust. See, in a relationship, trust is necessary for a relationship to function and thrive. Trust is the foundation. It is necessary for your relationship to function. And if you want a toxic relationship, allow truth to be shaped in a manner that does not work with the situation. Allow dishonesty to come into play. Allow disrespect to be in the play. But when you require honesty, trust, and respect as a foundation, then you can have a committed relationship. See, when we trust people and trust what they say, then we can believe the promise that they make. We can believe the commitment that they share with you. See, relationships are built on trust. So honesty that goes along with trust is very important in a relationship. See, we depend on our mate, partner, spouse, or significant other being our port in the storm. A person who we can trust with our thoughts, our feelings, and our heart. You see what trust and honesty come from? Comes from your inner self. It comes from your heart. It comes from your soul. So the title of today's show is Relationship, Can You Handle the Truth? Can you handle the truth? It's a tough pill, but you can do it. You have to believe what's right, knowing also what's wrong. See, when we get with our mates, we got to know that we can count on each other. We got to be able to trust our mate. To be honest, to be committed, trust them to be able to communicate, trust them when the storms come. How are we going to address the conflict? Are we going to lie to each other? Are we going to be truthful with each other? Our thoughts, our feelings, and our heart is so important to lifting the foundation of honesty and trust. Being honest with your mate also facilitates healthy communication. If someone not being honest with you, you don't want to even communicate with them, because you know whatever coming out of their mouth is a lie. I tell you, I've really, during this last year, and had to see it pretty much for myself. I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt because I don't know you. But when you show yourself, I'm going to believe what I see. I was amazed how some people could literally use omission to avoid giving you the truth. And we accept it. What do that say about us as individuals? We accept people omitting things or not telling us the truth. We accept it. No longer can we do that, because truth and honesty is a foundation of a healthy relationship. Do you want to be in a healthy relationship? Or do you just want to be in a casual situation? You want to be in the ideal of the hookup society. See, we are not able to tell people no. We entertain things that we shouldn't. In 2024, we have to have courage. We have to have love for one another. I don't have to know you to love you, because love thy neighbors. Love our foes. Never let anger control your action. That's an emotion that pays heavy dividends. Don't let others manipulate you to receive a penalty, or sometimes a legal penalty. You have the ability to make your own decision. You have that ability to select what you think is best, no matter if your family and friends don't agree with you. If you're not able to do that, you're living in a lie. And the truth will set you free. Let me give a shout out to our next sponsor. This awesome young man that's been working with us since we started up. And this is our 7 years. So they've been here supporting, not only just supporting through their financial obligation, but also with their time, putting the work in so we can be where we need to be at WBSW Radio, the #1 internet station. We have listeners and watchers in 45 countries on 6 continents. So we're excited because this young man and his business stepped forth, one of our first sponsors. And I want to definitely give a shout out. That's Mr. Anthony Stallworth of L&T Stallworth Lawn Service, LLC. He's the best manicure expert in South Central Alabama. So let's check him out. This Anthony Stallworth, L&T Stallworth Lawn Service, LLC. One of the words that's so important with Mr. Stallworth advertisement, hard work. See, life requires you to be committed and be willing to promise to tell the truth, promise to be honest. It requires hard work because you want your life to be where you can be in a functional, healthy relationship with others. So it's so important that we think about hard work. L&T Stallworth Lawn Service, LLC, the best manicure expert in South Central, Mr. Anthony Stallworth. And if you want to connect with Anthony, you can go to Facebook, type in Anthony Stallworth. It'll populate his information. Then you can DM Anthony or give him a call at 334-300-7401. 334-300-7401. Check him out. Give him a holler. He'll holler back. L&T Stallworth Lawn Service, LLC. We was talking about being honest and being trustworthy and identifying yourself as those two, which are characteristics or leads to a healthy relationship. By you being honest with your mate or partner, it facilitates healthy communication. Being honest facilitate healthy communication. This is necessary for a functional relationship. And why is the significance speaking the truth in a relationship is so important? It's because it is a cornerstone to facilitate healthy communication. So it's significant to speak the truth in a relationship. And here are tips. Here are tips to speaking the truth in a relationship. Listen first. See, it's amazing. Some people walk into a room and in their mind, I am the smartest person in the room and I don't have to listen to anyone. Successful people let their work speak for them. If you put the work in, like Mr. Stallworth said, hard work, you don't, when you get in the room, people already know you there because your work will lead you there. Let your work speak for me. Let your effort speak for you. So the ideal is that when you come in, your work has already spoken for you. Then you have to listen first before you react. Are you the one? Let me give a shout out to Miss Bush, EDS, a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, and also as many individuals will be celebrating Veterans Day tomorrow. Thank you, Ms. Bush, for your service. And anyone else as a veteran or in active duty, thank you for your service. Listen first before you react. Listen to understand the other side. Set aside your assumptions. Assumption, as we said, take the first three letters, sometimes makes you a ASS, which is assumption. Be very careful drawing conclusions before you hear all parts of it. Be careful that you're not biased. You know it all, and you don't want to listen to anyone else. Listen first. Speak your truth in love. Speak your truth in love. Be rational and kind in your efforts to get closer to your mate. You can ask for permission to share your opinion. Somebody says, "Oh, an accident." Yes, you do. I mean, I want to hear it. But allow me to put myself in a position to speak my truth. But I'm speaking truth through love. Be rational. Be kind. Be rational. Be kind. Be respectful. A functional, committed, healthy relationship is important and go a long way with you when you respect one another. Be respectful. Again, a healthy relationship and a rapport are essential for effectively expressing truth to someone. It's essential for effectively expressing truth to your partner, to your mate. Be respectful. Another cornerstone, a pillar of a healthy relationship, a foundation. Temper truth with love. Communicate the truth to others in order to help them. You don't want to put people down. You don't want to always telling them they're wrong. You don't want to show in your action that you have time for them when they're trying to share their truth through love. Temper truth with love. Communicate the truth to others in order to help them. Those are on speaking the truth in a relationship. Let's give a shout out to our next sponsor, Lena Payton Webb. Blue Impressions Publishing, LLC.
Share your inspiring story with the world? Look no further than Blue Impressions Publishing, the premier publishing company that specializes in creating meaningful and impactful books and journals. Blue Impressions Publishing, veteran-owned by author Peyton Webb, offers comprehensive services to bring your business to life. Their mission is to empower writers, mental health professionals, consultants, coaches, and spiritual leaders to make a positive impact through their publications. Not only do they publish your words, they give you the strategy to be a successful author and earn an additional source of income. So whether you're an aspiring author or a seasoned writer, Blue Impressions Publishing is the publishing company for you. Don't let your story go untold. Visit the website today, yourartisticexpression.com. You can also call 833-951-2665 to learn more about their services and to get started on your publishing journey. Blue Impressions Publishing, where inspiring stories leave a lasting impression.
Blue Impressions Publishing, LLC. Dr. Lena Peyton Webb, a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, also the 2024 Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award winner. Congratulations, Dr. Webb. Not only your success as a CEO of Blue Impression Publishing, but your success in giving back to mankind. Thank you so much for advertising. And if you want to connect with Dr. Webb, you can by calling her at 833-951-2665. Also, you have an opportunity to go to Facebook, type in Lena Peyton Webb. It'll populate her information, and then you can DM. Thank you so much, Dr. Webb. Congratulations to you as well for all you're doing to change mankind. As we talk about speaking the truth in a relationship and why it's significant, we need to look at the power of truth, the power of speaking out truth in an intimate relationship. The power. What is the power to you of speaking our truth in a relationship? Intimate, functioning, healthy, committed, long-term, long-lasting. What is the power? See, people say that truth is subjective. Your truth may not be my truth. That's not saying truth is not real. It means that the way I interpret, the way I present the truth may not be the way, but truth is truth. See, we say it's subjective. That means, yes, it's coming from different ways, but truth is. People say that truth will set you free. I know you had heard that. If you tell the truth, it'll set you free. And it does. People said many things about the truth, but not many real speak the truth. That's sad, because you miss the opportunity. You're missing the opportunity to allow you to be radical, allow you to be genuine, allow you to be authentic through your self-expression. You have a chance to show yourself. Truth is about showing yourself. Show your worth. When you speak the truth, You become worthy. It shows your self-worth. You speak a lie, it also shows your worth. Which one do you want to have? Which one you going to relate to? Speaking the truth, whether it's subjected or not, but it is your truth. It falls in line with the meaning of truth, where you're genuine or authentic, or you want to be a liar. Saying that I need to be right. That's what it said. When you say I need to be right and you don't speak the truth, then you're a liar. I don't care what the circumstances. Stand in your courtness. Stand in that place that allows you to be accountable and responsible for your action. See, when we talk about authentic self-expressions or radical self-expression, it may sound bad, but it's nothing worse. It's not speaking your truth. Because if you can't speak the truth, it stands in the way of having deep and meaningful relationships. Look what you lose when you don't speak the truth. You can lose your family relationship. You can lose your friend relationship. You can lose your church relationship. You can lose your workplace relationship. You can lose your organization relationship. You can lose out in the community relationship. That's a lot to lose. But on top of that, you'll lose your real romantic relationship. How deep, how meaningful you want your relationship to be. See, when you don't speak the truth, share the truth, or share our truth, it deprives ourselves of what we most value. Do you know what we most value? All of us value pretty much the same thing because we seek it. See, truth is a foundation for a healthy relationship. And if you got a healthy relationship, you know what comes along with that? Love. Love. Love in a relationship. A love for my family. A love for my friends. A love for my co-workers. A love for my organization, my fraternity brothers. Or if you're in a sorority as a young lady, a sorority. Or you're in the Masons, Shriner, Eastern Star. Think about it. You love those people. I love each and every one involved. And I tell you, at the end of each one of our shows, I tell you I love you all from my heart. So speaking the truth assures me that I'm showing you love and open to receive your love because you're going to speak truth back to me. It might be a subjective way you do it, but you're going to speak truth if you're real, if you're authentic, or you genuine, or you have the ability to be self-expressive. When we share our truth, when we share our love, allow us to look at several things. For example, truth and intuition. You should live on truth and intuition. See, intuition is having that gut feeling. That's where truth is coming from, your heart, your soul, your inner self. See, I found that truth reassures us. It might not always be what I want to hear or you want to hear, but it always reassures us in the end. To knowing the truth feels soothing and liberating. Me knowing that truth feels soothing and liberating. I can deal with what it is, but I cannot deal with the fear-inducing fragment of an imagination while telling me that my intuition is off, in the hope that I'm wrong. I want to put yourself into just what I said. See, to me, knowing the truth feels soothing and liberating. I can deal with what it is. No matter how it come at me, I can deal with it when it's the truth. But I cannot deal with the fear-inducing figment of my imagination, which tells myself that my intuition is off, that I'm wrong. We all have intuition for a reason. Innate wisdom, that's within, from the experience of life. Innate wisdom is always within you. Call it gut feeling. The only real value thing is intuition. That was stated by Albert Einstein. The only real value thing is intuition. See, when you're talking about truth, a lot of people makes it at a philosophical thing. They can even create a debate about what truth is and what it means. Ask yourself, what is your truth? What does truth mean to you? Title of our show today is Relationship. You can't handle the truth. I am Dr. Lorenzo D. Smith, and it's WDSW Radio, the number one internet station. We have listeners and watchers in 45 countries and on 6 continents. I'm so excited that we can share this with you, because just that statement, the only real valuable thing is your intuition. Because it's all about your truth. Your truth is what it means to you. You need to know what it is or what it means. Sometimes we say we want you to know what it is and what it does.